And Merry Christmas, everyone. How's everyone doing? It is the Calgary Real Estate Show here for December 21st, the equinox. So
Mhm.
now it's going to get much brighter, like so much brighter. We won't feel like we're waking up in the dark and, it's going to be dark at 2 in the afternoon. Not quite that bad, but it's noticeable, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Well,
Yeah, very much glass half full kind of guy, Mark.
Yeah.
well, and it's funny. My daughter is going to Yellowknife on Monday or on Tuesday, and I'm like, "You're going to be there at the coldest, darkest time of year. You're not going to see sun for a week."
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be an interesting experience for sure. So we're excited today because we got Natalie's famous Christmas trivia. Is it only movies or is it?
No, today it's TV edition.
Oh man,
TV.
You might
I totally
actually
could have
answer some
cheated.
this year.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right. Well, let's get to the weekly stats. And so we're seeing a big trend here this week, and we're just chatting off air that you can see those new listings at 107 only and sold at 172. But we got to provide some context here, as we always do. So, sold are homes that have gone firm sold where conditions have been removed in this last week, right? So that was kind of brewing for the week prior as well. So realistically, you can kind of see a little bit better indication on the pendings at 106. So yeah, we're in our Christmas slowdown, I would say. But sale to new listing ratio does look pretty incredible there at 160, 106 pendings. Only 36 price reductions, 20 back on the market. That's also down. Days on market, 32, which Natalie will do the comparison to last year here in a second. Active detached below 1,100 now. And I think this is just normal. This is the warm up for either next week or the week after that when we're going to really start to, it's like that train that's at a standstill and it's going to start chugging. Total actives, 2178. And that does not include pendings. So Natalie, over to you.
All right. So total sales last year was 307. This year, 347. New listings last year, 249. This year, 294. It's a little inversion there. Active listings last year, 2697. This year, 2642. We are pretty much on track with that. And days on market last year, 47 days. This year, 32. And so that's almost 31% lower. So that's good.
Yeah, and I would just add in the pendings there at 434 this year.
Oh, I'm sorry. 399 pendings, 434 this year. So it's up almost 9%.
Yeah, exactly. So sales are up, so are new listings. So, if we continue to see this trend, that will be, I think next year will be very, very interesting. I think it's going to provide more opportunity for buyers and sellers, maybe not quite what it was this year, but we continually see price increases, and that's when clients or people that we're chatting with are talking about what's going to happen in the market next year. I think we're going to have more opportunity for buyers, and we're going to continue to have price increases, just maybe not quite as high as we saw in 2023. And Jaden, over to you.
Yeah, so small decrease in rates kind of across the board everywhere this week. Little things happening, but what I really want to talk about today is your lender offering you early renewals, right? And so you're going to see this a lot over the next probably 6 weeks. If you're within 6 months of your renewal period, your lender is very likely going to reach out right now, give you an early renewal, and say you have 5 days, 2 days, 1 day to accept this renewal offer that I'm giving you. Anytime they put a timeline on something like that right now, anytime they say anything like early renewal, you just hang up the phone, please. Because it is a terrible, terrible time to do an early renewal. I had a potential client call me last night, just a friend of mine, and this exact scenario. And he gave me the rates that he was being offered, and these were already rates from probably 4 to 6 weeks ago, so higher than what they are now. Number one. Number two, he is renewing at the end of May, so he's got essentially 6 months until his renewal. And right now rates are going down. So just to put some context into this, fixed rates are based on bond yields, right? So about 10 weeks ago, the bond yield was 4.4%, more or less, somewhere in there. And the fixed rate was about 5.89. Right now, as of today, from 10 weeks ago till now, the bond yield is about 3.15 for a difference of about 1.25%. The difference between and the difference between the rates then 10 weeks ago 5.89 and rates today of 5.19 are 0.7%. So there's 0.5% missing into that already, that you would be missing out on by locking in now. That
Yeah.
likely is going to come in the spring, because lenders they don't make moves right before Christmas, right? Like what's we just saw the stats of what's happening with the slowdown. There's not a lot of impetus for them to make any moves right now. They could take the Christmas break, kind of figure things out, but they do know that the spring market is coming. And so a lot of those moves happened late January into February sometime. And so we've already got this 0.5% that could be coming down, but the bond yield has been doing this since 10 weeks ago, since that high 10 weeks ago, right? So if anybody is calling you and offering you an early renewal right now, they're not doing it for your benefit.
No.
Hang up that phone, dial my number and talk to me, and we'll talk about a much better strategy for how you should be renewing in 2024.
Well, a good example is our renewal that we got. Gosh, that was a month and a half ago, Jaden.
Yeah.
And they don't give us five-year on our particular product that we have, but our 3-year, I actually just pulled it up as you were chatting, and it was basically 7%.
Yeah.
And we would be conventional, not high ratio, right?
Yeah.
So,
but look at where we're going with this, right? Like even if you look at that fixed uninsurable, if you had to refi 7% to 5.84, bit of a gap there.
Yeah, exactly. That's such a great, and keep in mind, it's all about them, folks. So call somebody like Jaden who can give you the real deal.
Yeah.
The real deal. Hang on one sec. Technical issues. There we go. Now it's time. All right.
Christmas trivia, TV edition. I think you'll like this one, Mark. All right, let's get into it. Number 1, what TV show coined the word Chrismica?
Big Bang Theory?
Oh, no.
I'm going to say Friends.
No, it was the OC. Go to the next one.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. It's that compilation of, Catholic and Jewish, and I love it. It's
there you go.
A great thing. Question 2, what holiday did George God create on Seinfeld?
Oh.
You got it, Jane.
I would have gotten that one.
Okay. Christmas, Festivus for the rest of us. I love this picture. Festivus.
Grievances will be aired. Yeah. Awesome.
All
Rest
right.
in peace, Jerry Stiller. Awesome.
Yes. Question 3, what Christmas character did Ross make up on Friends?
Ooh.
Oh, see, I'm not a Friends guy.
What about you, Jane?
I haven't seen Friends in 10 years, 50. I can't, nothing.
All right, switch it. The Holiday Armadillo.
Oh, right. Yes, I do remember that.
Because he did it for his son, so it was very sweet. Anyway, all right, next question. What Christmas character does Dwight play on The Office?
Belschnickel.
Go to the next one. Belschnickel. Impish or admirable?
Yes, and that is a that's true. There was a German character named Belschnickel who was like the worst version of Saint Nicholas, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think he was actually one down from Krampus. Like Krampus was like the bad guy.
Right,
Basically,
Krampus,
the kids were told if you were bad, he'd come and kill you. Right?
Yes.
And Belschnickel, from what I did some reading on Belschnickel, and they were saying back in the day, in a little village, every household, one of the people, like the father, got to play Belschnickel every year. So you would go house to house, and if you were, if your kid was being a little turkey, you would say, "Hey, he's been impish." So they take him out and they'd whip them or hit them with sticks. Like it was not good.
But with the last name Newstater, this must have been part of your childhood, Mark.
No, it was not. No, it was not. But it would have been interesting. I think I would have fought Belschnickel.
Yeah, probably. And that's it.
So there we go. Another epic Christmas trivia. Thank you.
You guys sort of did 1 out of 4 each. So
yeah, we tied
1-1. We tied. That's good.
We tied. Yeah, we'll settle it next year.
Exactly.
So this week the community events are all about light displays, and these are all free. which I love. So we have the Spruce Meadows Christmas lights display. Google this, go to the websites, because there are specific times particular to Spruce Meadows. So this weekend it is from 5 to 10, next weekend from 5 to 10, but that's it. So don't go to Spruce Meadows the weekend after.
Yeah.
Good, but they'll be all locked up. So you can drive through. You can also walk through. So that's an option there too. There's no skating, but they do have like fire pits and I believe some. Yeah. And then the Airdrie Festival of Lights, which when I lived in Airdrie, I volunteered at. That's at Nose Creek Park. That's going till the 31st from 6 to 9. And then the Lions Festival of Lights. So 28th season for that Airdrie Festival of Lights, which is pretty cool.
Wow.
Lions Festival of Lights celebrating their 37th season at Confederation Park. That's on till January 8th, 5:30 p.m. until midnight. And then if you're down south, that would apply probably to Spruce Meadows as well. But the Legacy community does a fantastic light display there as well. And that is on now until January the 14th. So that is it. That is it for this year. We're not doing another show. So that's it for 2023. So, Natalie, what was your highlight this year?
Well, I think actually going full-time into real estate was pretty exciting. It's been a busy, multi-learning year, and it's been good. And next year, even better. Yeah.
How about you, Jaden? Outside, you could say having a baby. That was pretty.
Yeah, no, that was here. Yeah, my family is now complete, which is fantastic. But I think the big thing, I started this year with a lot of trepidation. The market was weird in the mortgage space. We had a lot of people coming from Ontario, BC, paying in cash. And my year, when I started this year, I just thought, okay, Jaden, it's one of those years. You're just going to have a bit of a down one. Incredible support from my partners, Mark and Natalie, my BNI partners, everybody else that I work with around the industry, but also my clients, just fantastic. This has ended up being, a much better year than I expected it to be. So very, very thankful for all of the support that we got over 2023. And we hope we can continue to support you into 2024.
Absolutely. Yeah. And for me, I would say, a highlight for me was absolutely having Natalie join me in the real estate business officially. That's been huge. Our clients love her and she does a great job continuing with staging and design for our clients, but she's also really, really knowledgeable about homes. She's built homes, she's lived in homes, and so she's great with that. And we were able to get out camping this summer. And that seems like a million years ago when it was 35 degrees in Cranbrook area. But we look forward to an amazing 2024. And we want to say thank you so much for all of you that have watched our weekly little show that we do. Yes. So we really appreciate the support here and the shares and the likes and the, referring us business as well. So, and thank you to Jaden. Jaden is our trusted mortgage advisor for ourselves personally, and then for all of our clients. So Jaden, thank you for all you do as well.
Yes,
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you and Paula and the family.
Yes.
Yeah, to you guys as well. And to everybody out there, very Merry Christmas, very Happy New Year. We'll see you in 2024.
We'll see you in 2024, everybody.